How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another episode of the Vampire Diaries. It's episode 4 of season 5. So yeah, we had quite a bit of exposition with the last episode in regards to how Silas and Amara and Ketia, came about in regards to creating the immortality curse. So yeah, and it was a very, very interesting episode in regards to that matter, in regards to delving further into the doppelganger lore. So yeah, with I guess Amara being the first. So yeah, but it was a really, really interesting episode, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 4 of season 5 of the Vampire Diaries. Let's go.
Alright, I think I've read enough.
Nada?
I know nada means nothing. I know what day it is, I know what year it is, I know his car's a V8 engine.
I mean, that's it with amnesia. You don't forget
and I have absolutely
basic functions. It's just memories.
You trust me?
Do I really have a choice?
Nope.
You got the front brother here. That's it. They could. I mean, it's a waste. But they could laugh this shit off.
Or other traumatic brain injuries to turn volatile.
Okay, Dr. Forbes. Since when do you know so much about amnesia?
It's possible. I've studied up on my chem, biochem, applied
convenience?
microbiome, molecular bio,
Okay.
and Grey's Anatomy. The real one and the television
Ah, yes,
show.
yes, because
You did all that for
TV
Stefan?
is always
Of course I did.
educational, right?
And also,
Is town always so upbeat about dead people?
Well, in the theme of morbid town tradition, you go back to the 1820s when everyone was so paranoid about the cholera thing, they would occasionally.
I mean, to be
bury a
fair, it's
body of
amazing
a
how,
forest
like,
town.
So
this
we
town
have a
has
holiday dedicated
quite the
to burying people
population.
alive?
Maybe the Ripper thing won't be such a problem. Well, let's not try it out, okay?
And here, I thought catching up on nearly 2 centuries would be a
The
trip.
heck?
Remind me of your name again?
Elena.
Elena.
Here's a problem with the whole Catherine Elena shit, with Stefan being whammied. Stefan being whammied is like, given ample opportunity for Catherine to be a greater piece of shit.
I just went for a run. What are you doing here?
It's not like there's Netflix where I am. You working out is my
No,
main
there
source
is.
of
It's where Netflix cancels the shows. That's where you're watching shit.
Kind of freaking out here.
Yeah, what's going on?
So I woke up last night covered in mud. With this.
Oh,
weird.
shit.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea where it came from. I blacked out. Scares the hell out of me. This feeling of hunger that I have inside of me. This is so much more powerful.
Oh, heck. There we go.
Today, I'm the safe brother.
He's having an off day.
My adoptive parents, my birth parents, my aunt, our guardian Alaric, and my brother Jeremy died.
Happy?
Although he came back to life, so there's
But
that.
still happy.
Wait, Jeremy that lives in our house.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those people.
So bonded by death. Please don't tell me that we met in a cemetery.
Wow.
Really? We met in a cemetery.
I know where Bonnie is. Get over here and I'll explain.
Oh, is he gonna crack the news to her? To everyone, should I say?
Anything?
No. Sorry.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
Actually, view's great. Come on up.
It's over, Stefan. She has the high ground.
Jump. Just push off with every ounce of strength that you have.
Don't try it, Stefan.
It was me. Becoming a vampire.
She really said, it's not you, it's me.
changed me.
How'd you become a vampire?
Why didn't I show you?
Hey, Matt, let's recruit. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This was a... Oh! I was gonna say this was expected.
Sorry, I just kind of wanted to do that since move-in day.
Oh, wow.
Aplastic anemia.
Be here.
No. You can't just be. Elena's life goes to crap. Do you understand me? Everything changes.
Do not say it,
Funny,
Jeremy.
how long can you keep one running?
Bonnie's dead. Damn it, Jeremy! You realize what you just did? Why would you say that?
The strain in his voice, though, like.
People need to know.
Oh! He respects his decision. And I do too. I know Bonnie is like, say, don't do this, but how long are you going to keep running with this shit? It's already been like, what, 3 months?
I'm with Damon.
Oh, heck. Oh.
You're with my brother.
Delana fans are suddenly in a very, very uncomfortable place at the minute.
And just like that, the hunger returns.
I'm sorry, Stefan.
Yeah. This is a big kerfuffle. Oh! Pardon me. Oh, has he been taping this shit? Okay. Good move, Matt. See, you didn't really need to do that.
This will be your throat.
My best friend.
Wait, you recognize me?
Well, I've studied pictures.
Oh my
You're
god!
much hotter in person.
Oh god!
Sorry, I'm a little drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, I can
Oh,
see that.
how would you respond to
you
Lexi?
Cemetery, and I have no idea why.
Oh, heck. Oh, no, Jesse! Oh, no! There we go, there's the kick.
Supported you, Elena. And I definitely
Rid of the
do
journals.
not want to continue this conversation.
Stefan, wait.
Don't worry, I'm not going to go on a ripper binge.
He just
Besides,
wants a
Caroline
fresh
said she'd call
start.
me every hour to make sure I was okay, and
Oh,
I actually
Stefan.
do trust her. She's dead.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, heck.
I wish that I could remember her.
That makes it sad, though, that he doesn't
know.
remember, so...
And part of me just wishes that I could trade places with you. And
Me. You have me.
Ah! Oh my god,
Like
she
you
is
asked me
Lexi,
last
isn't
night.
she?
Sounds like you're always there for me.
Oh.
So let me be there for you.
I can't believe she's gone.
I'm so sorry.
She keeps losing, that's the problem. He had to tell them.
And tell me that all we had were lies.
Oh.
I need this.
If you prefer.
I need this.
You do. And I'm glad she's coming around to the hut.
I've been there the whole time.
Oh. Oh.
She says that she's not going anywhere. That she's been here all along.
So you are gonna repack your things, you're gonna go back to college, and you're gonna live it up. You didn't do anything wrong, Matt.
Oh my gosh, she's going to them individually.
And I know that
That's it
college
though.
isn't
They would
everything
they would
he
know that
expected and that you
Bonnie is there, right?
feel like something's missing. But Tyler,
Oh!
we'll be okay.
I wasn't expecting to cry in this episode, but
Which means you were either injured to the point of needing to be healed, or someone wants to turn you into a vampire. I'm guessing the former, and then I'm guessing you were compelled to forget.
I'm sorry, what?
whoa!
The good news.
Whoa! Wait! Whoa! 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 Cobalt blue! What the fuck? Jesus! What the fuck, Cobalt blue? Yo. So yeah, you know what? Eobard Fawn would be proud. Yeah. So, any suspicions? Yeah, I look like a total clown in regards to Jesse. Because I don't. Well, to be fair, it was like, oh, these new characters are getting prominence. Okay, there must be something up with them. And it's the same with Megan all over again, where, you know, we gotten to know her character. She has a bit of... I mean, to be fair, there's still a bit of a mystery in regards to her association with Elena's dad. But she's not like a bad character, and she wound up dead. And it's the same with Jesse. Like, Jesse seemingly... Like, he was innocent in all of this. And then bloody Eddie Thorne has to just go and kill him. So and as well as the fact that he has awareness of vampires, so interesting. I don't think he's associated to the hunters or anything like that. Maybe, and this seems cheap to say, but maybe Nadia. So, but yeah. We'll just have to wait and see where things go, but yeah, I wasn't expecting to get emotional, but yeah, that's it though. With Stefan not showing up to the, I guess, funeral for Bonnie, it makes things a bit more sadder because he would obviously show up, but because he has lost his marbles and all of that, it's like, yeah. But you know, I was just thinking quite a few things in regards to Bonnie's funeral. I mean, here's the thing. One of them is she's coming back. It's not like an Alaric situation where obviously we saw him there when Damon was mourning him in episode 2 of season 4. So it's not like an Alaric situation where, unless there is some kind of, I guess, miracle, yeah. So she's definitely coming back in some capacity, and I'm expecting something to happen in the mid-season finale, potentially. So, yeah. Because Jeremy was a surprise in terms of him returning fully. But with Bonnie sticking around, there is the idea in my head that she's coming back by most likely mid-season, but it's still sad at the end of the day. But there's also, like I said, there was a few thoughts that were going around in my mind during Bonnie's funeral, because I was thinking as well, about the prospect that, well, they know that Bonnie's there in a sense. And this kind of leads on to the other thought that I did have. And I think the thing that really, really got me emotional was the prospect of the funeral itself, because obviously it's going to be a very, very heartbreaking moment when it comes to someone's funeral. But my mind just imagined the idea of the fact that, well, when it comes to you losing a loved one, or anyone for that matter, should I say, they're there in a sense, and Bonnie kind of embodied that in a sense, because of the fact that she was actually there, as we saw. But we have this kind of notion, in a sense, that they're there as we say goodbye to the departed. So, and I think that's what got me emotional the most was, like I said, with Bonnie, it's not like we're losing the character. She's still there in a sense. I mean, she needed that. She needed that funeral. But as I said, I imagine she's coming back in the mid-season finale. But it's like I said, I think the idea was that it was imagining just your typical funeral, really, where, yeah, you're saying goodbye to the person that you've lost and all of that, and they're there in a sense, and that's how I like to imagine it. So I think this episode did a really, really good job of that, because yeah, again, it's like they're there in a sense in reality. So yeah. But your heart just breaks for Elena as well, especially because, I mean, how many people has she lost, right? And now she's lost her best friend. So, and obviously after losing Jeremy, we had the whole debacle of her switching off her emotions, etc. And here we go again. The song's the same, isn't it? When it comes to Elena, you know, keeps losing, right? So, yeah. And this is the sad thing is, though, is there is a kind of a switcheroo when it comes to Elena losing someone, because obviously there was Jeremy, but Jeremy was brought back, and Bonnie had to pay the price. So yeah, and the grief hits so much for Elena. So with the fact that, well, yeah, she's got Jeremy back, but she has to lose someone again. So it's not like Jeremy coming back cancels out that grief. So Bonnie's death just piles up on those who Elena has lost. So yeah, and you just feel so bad for her. Especially with the fact that it's very, very poignant when it comes to, you know, losing your best friend and all that. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, that funeral was done right, in my opinion. Especially when it comes to, like I said, there is just the idea in my mind that they're there when it comes to just your average person who has departed and you're mourning them. They're there in a sense. It's again, it's like with Damon when he mourned for Alaric, and Alaric was there. So and that's how I like, especially when it comes to a person at the most vulnerable. You'd like to imagine that someone who has impacted your life the most, they're there rooting for you or trying to encourage you. Obviously, falling on deaf ears, but you'd like to imagine that they're there, like Alaric was there for Damon, and like Bonnie was there, giving those even though that Matt, Elena, etc., they couldn't hear. she was still like saying it's okay, it's not your fault, etc., etc. So yeah. So yeah, but yeah. At least Tyler's back, so I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna appear on Where I'm At with the originals. I was low-key thinking, is he gonna appear on there, especially with Haley's situation. But obviously Carrie has been trying to reach out to Ty, especially since Klaus gave the go-ahead for Tyler can come back. And you just thought that his message at or towards the end of episode 1 meant that well, we're not going to see him for some time, but here we are. So yeah. But I did like how he did, come, especially for Bonnie's funeral. It just makes me sad though that Stefan can't remember, because like I said, he would definitely attend. So, but yeah, I did like the fact though that whilst this episode was trying to like explore Stefan's memory loss and all of that, I did like the fact that with Carrie, she was like Stefan even regarded her as a best friend, and I really, really loved that. And I was just thinking back to obviously when Lexi returned in the penultimate episode of season 4, and like obviously I don't want to like make it sound like Carrie is a discount Lexi and all of that, but I feel like obviously with Lexi not being there, Carrie is the next best person in terms of keeping Stefan in check. So yeah. So I really, really appreciated that like comment about Stefan regarding obviously when he was catching up on certain bits and pieces. He was like regarding Carrie as his best friend. So, but it also just made me think about, he doesn't know Lexi, and that hurts so much considering how, Lexi means to Stefan. So yeah. So yeah, but it was very, very interesting to go to. Like I said, obviously we had that like conclusion at the end of the last episode where Stefan's like, I don't even know who the fuck I am. Yeah, this episode really picked up on those pieces, especially teasing things for Stelena, I guess, again. So, yeah. And you know what? The thing is, I kind of saw this coming, with Stefan losing his memory, and obviously, I mean, to be fair, I guess it's not that hard to really dismiss him when it comes to, I saw this coming, considering the whole doppelganger situation. But you also got to consider the person on the other end of, I guess, the phone, aka Elena, where, I mean, she did say that I'm with Damon, but there was that temptation, wasn't there? So, yeah, whereas Stefan felt drawn to Elena, Elena still had that temptation. Like I said, even though she said that I'm with Damon, there was that vulnerability, there was that kryptonite. So yeah. So yeah, but obviously it was going to be very, like I said, very interesting to see how Stefan was going to react, especially tapping into the Ripper, I guess, when it comes to poor Jesse. Like I said, I feel like an absolute clown when I suspected him way back in episode 1. But it's I guess the stubbornness. I don't want to say stubbornness, but you see a character of prominence when it comes to, they have a name and they are, having more than 2 lines, etc. so they've got to mean someone big, etc. So, you know, that really bit me in the arse when it came to Megan because of like I said, Megan still has a bit of prominence considering her ties to Elena's dad, which obviously we're still gonna pick up on. But I remember way back in episode 1 of this season, I was pointing the finger that, you know, Jesse, he knows something, etc. So, yeah. But he was completely out the loop. So, yeah, I was, like I said, a complete clown when it came to Jesse's character. He was completely, he was completely whammied when it came to any kind of supernatural activity. So, but to be fair, funnily enough, he kind of, when obviously Stefan bit into him, I don't know why, but for some reason I kind of got the idea that he acted nonchalant about, you know, Stefan just having a little bit of a nip on him. So, yeah. So, yeah, but, yeah, like I said, other than that, yeah, Jesse, completely clean. Unlike Wes, so, unlike Eddie Thorne. So, yeah. That's it, though. But, yeah, I mean, he just straight up killed him, so he's one step closer to becoming Eobard Thorne. I know, it might seem annoying when it comes to, you know, me calling Wes Eddie Thorne, etc., but when it comes to Rick, I know him best as Eddie Thorne. So, yeah. Hence my reaction when it came to his appearance in, I think it was episode 2. Like, holy shit, is that Eddie Thorne? So, yeah, but, yeah, he obviously knows his shit. He, not just about general knowledge, but the injection as well. That is something that really targets the vampire blood, I guess. And, yeah, so, like I said, I don't think he's associated to Nadia or whatever, but definitely shady, so, yeah. Speaking of, because I guess we should, you know, segue to, I guess, the topic of Nadia. We had Matt, who was, like, there was that genius idea, of course, of him keeping tabs on the, you know, activities when he's not, I guess, conscious. So, yeah, but, yeah, that was a very, very interesting element in terms of furthering Matt's story. So, yeah, where he's just obviously susceptible to Nadia's, I've forgotten his name, but Nadia's partner who whammied Matt's mind. So, yeah. But I did like the fact that they were, you know, also in regards to Matt keeping account on, you know, how many times have you died, because like I said, was like, even though that Alaric has died and Jeremy doesn't have the ring anymore, that is still a thing to watch out for. So yeah, so yeah, but it was a really, really great episode. Very emotional, like I said, towards Bonnie's funeral. So, but that shit had to come out when it came to Bonnie dying, because, like, you got to think for Bonnie right now in that moment. Where do you go from here, right? Because how long can you keep running the facade of, hey, I'm alive, I'm doing dandy wherever I am, so I can't come to, you know, Mystic Falls because shit. How long can you keep that up? So, and that's the kind of thing that bugged me when it came to Bonnie trying to tell Jer about the fact that you can't say anything, because it's like, how long can you keep this up? So, and it was obviously, I mean, for the viewer, it was always going to come out anyways, right? But it was just a matter of when. And like I said, when it comes to Bonnie herself, it's like, well, what do you expect, really? Because all the shit is happening. They need, like, there's gonna come a moment where where people need Bonnie, but Bonnie's not going to be able to be there, not because of distance or whatever, but because of the fact that she's not there. She's dead. So that bombshell had to drop, really. So it sucks, but it had to drop. So yeah. But yeah, this was a really, really great episode. So I will say, I feel like season 4, when it came to, because I mean, obviously, we're, I guess, a bit of the way into this season. But I will say, I think so far season 4 had a stronger opening. I don't know. I feel like season 4, for some reason, had a bit of a stronger opening when it came to where I am at right now, compared to I guess this time last season. So yeah, but things could definitely obviously pick up by the mid-season point. So yeah, but no, this was a really, really great episode. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You could also subscribe to my videos and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!